Hi everyone, it's another day. Man, it's a beautiful day in Cape Town today. We don't have too much wind, so it's quite fair and pleasant. I'm heading to work. As always, I'm going to apply knowledge. I used to have a maths teacher back in high school. He used to tell us, apply knowledge. When you ask him questions, apply knowledge. So yeah, I'm going to apply the knowledge now that I got many years ago. And yeah, man, today I don't really have much to say. You know, I'm at that point now with the third video. Today is a Wednesday. I started this thing on Monday. Today is Wednesday, and I'm thinking, what the hell am I going to talk about? I don't know. Like, I think I had so much hope. Is it the things I always think about when I'm driving alone, when I'm going to work? Now, all of them gone. Gone. Nothing. I'm just listening to the news. And yeah, perhaps let me tell you about the journey to where I am now. But nah, it's not really important. Crosser. It's not really important that that person was crossing. I'll just make comments about what's happening here on the road. When I see something, I'll talk about it. Yeah. Like today, there was traffic in Cape Town around Plumstead, Victoria Road in the morning. I think it was due to load shedding. Yo man, load shedding caught me by surprise this morning. I had no idea we were gonna have load shedding. Like at 6, electricity went off, and I was busy making a lunch box. I didn't even boil water in the kettle like I always do. Like I start by boiling the water so that I can make tea, and then sometimes warm the milk for cereal for the boy. And yeah, today somehow when it went off, I was still very much relaxed. Yeah, but yeah, it happens, man. So I was forced to also bath in the morning around maybe 6:30, and then I took the boy to school, came back, waited for the electricity, and then cleaned up a bit, and then yeah, now I'm going to work, and I'm stuck in what seems to be the traffic. Traffic. Yeah, and yeah. Please tell me something, guys. Tell me something. Well, which one is the best course to do out there? Like, if you were to go back to school, which course would you do? And why would you do that course? In this day and age, like, how do you think that course would change your life in a way? Yo, the traffic, man, is bad. How would that course change your life if, like, given a chance? And also, would you go back? I mean, I don't think I would go back to school full time. Yeah. And not that things were too hard for me in varsity, but yeah. Now, no. Now I feel like yo. I feel like I wouldn't cope, no. You know, I would always question things. And nah, it wouldn't work. So yeah, I don't think I would go back to school. But let me see. Yeah, but maybe part-time. Yeah, part-time. I do want to study, man. I want to do my my postgrad studies. So I did apply geology. I finished it, I completed it in UWC, and then I went to CPUT to start another course, a diploma in geomatics, Belleville campus. So basically I just crossed the street, and also yeah, like I literally used to cross the street there. And yeah, man, I went there. So the shift, basically, do not study geology if you don't love geology. That's my opinion. You can't do geology just because you think you're good in geography, because geology is not geography. And I think that's what happened to me. That turning. Yeah, that's what happened to me. I studied something because I thought, no, maybe I'll do well in this. And also, I remember that year when I studied matric, I was told about someone who was a geologist. So back then, I didn't understand this whole concept of money. Like there's annual salary, and that gets broken down into money. So when I was told that there's a guy who was earning like $500,000, I was like, what? I want to do this geology thing, and I'm good with geography. Wada. Aish, man. Yeah, the time came. I did, like I was one of those guys who were good with like almost everything. So I really didn't know what to do, what to study for. And the bursary in place. I did interviews. They kept on asking, like, what do you want to do? Initially, I thought I was going to do meteorology. Yeah, I wasn't even going to get in. I don't even know how to call it right. So, yeah, I thought I was going to do that. Just climate, And then eventually, time came. I applied for geology. One thing I knew for sure I was not going to do was medicine. I don't want to do medicine because I'm not the type of guy who likes to do something by the book. I'm not sure if you understand. I like to improvise a lot. And I know, like, for medicine, you need to be extra careful, I guess. I don't know. I've never been interested in that. So, yeah. I was also not doing so well in life sciences because I never liked it. It was my lowest subject, lowest mark actually in metric. Got like 60 something. Yeah. So yeah, man. I never liked life sciences. I never liked the idea of being a doctor. And my mother was a nurse. So yeah, I chose geographical or geological studies. Yeah. But really, I was just interested in maps. I was that type of guy who liked maps. In my room, I remember, man, there used to be maps. You wouldn't tell me anything about maps. Map. What was there? What was it called? Map work. Fuck off. Something. Yeah, it was paper 2. I remember we wrote the test, paper 2, and our teacher was teaching us paper 1. She said she wrote the paper 1 and 3. I think, forgot. There were 3 papers. Yeah, she said she wrote the paper 2 test as well, set by the other teacher, and I got the higher mark than it. Yeah, so like I was that good with that, but unfortunately, where I come from, we never had these resources to fully check. And also, I played a part in that. I was told, like I said, I was good with almost all these subjects, so I never really had the ambition to be something. So, but then I knew what I liked the most, so it was maps. So after I realized geology was not geography, it was a lot tougher. That course used to give me like sleepless nights, but otherwise I managed, man. I managed. I used to push myself, and yeah, eventually I finished. But it was hard, you know. You're dealing with people who are selfish, people hiding information, people who go and ask something at the tutors. They get the information to share with the rest of the class. They don't. You go to a tutor, I asked, and they said, no, man, we released this thing last week. And they're like, oh, man. So, yeah, we're dealing with such things, and yeah. But, yeah, we passed, man. We managed. So, yeah, it was hard. Actually, this brings me back to something. You know, the shift from high school to varsity, it's a big change. Because in high school, everything you can be pushed, man. Like, a lot of children are being pushed. So there's so much, there's no, how can I put this? These teachers, some of them, they don't even have, actually the whole system, it doesn't have like, doesn't produce quality. It's just the quantity. Yeah, like everyone must go. You pass once, you fail once, now you must not fail again the form or something. I don't know what they call it. So that's why there's 30% pass mark. People are now encouraged to do, what's this? Maths lead. Oh. Imagine, maths lead, but you wanna be an engineer. I don't read. So yeah, it's something like that. So geology was that, but then the shift to CPUT was nice. I would recommend. I think I should have started at CPUT for one reason. CPUT exposes you to the daily work, you know. So like I said, I did geomatics. I had no idea that geomatics had like land surveying. I just thought maybe like geomatics, I'm gonna start doing GIS from there on, and yeah, I messed up like that. So I think I should have started the CPUT. If I started there, maybe I would have been far by now. Cause yeah, you get exposed to the practical work. Right? They show you what you're gonna be doing every day. You learn about real life things, man. You get a diagram, like everything, flow diagram, plans, everything, man. You learn servitudes, every stuff that you can possibly think of that's done in the workplace. You learn it there. But for geology, what do I know? The content is changing every semester. Imagine, that's varsity for you. Every semester, it's like you're introduced to something. While you're still getting it, something else comes. You know, like, so I think that's the major disadvantage to, like, between your varsity and you like university and University of Technology. So yeah, so there, that side, you learn everything. You do practicals every week. There's a practical, and the practicals, you do a project. It's something that you're gonna get, you know. And then on top of that, they hit you with in-service training. What more do you want, man? You see? It's just that some of us, we extend our holidays there. We think we're on holiday and we will overstay. But basically speaking, you're just there to learn, take the skill, and then you push forward. You see, push forward. So yeah, that's what I did. And then, since I'm saying I like maps, I did I did GIS. I chose the GIS stream, and now I'm doing GIS work. Later on, I'll further break it down and tell you, explain everything that I do, but without giving much into. No, like, we don't want to expose industry secrets and whatever. But yeah, in terms of payment, guys, I'm struggling. I won't recommend it like the that do this because it pays well, but then do it if you love it. So it's a good cause, GIS. Otherwise you'll be able to afford bread, be able to get to work. Geology has never done anything for me. I know a lot of people who were, some of who were even like a bit, should I say, selfish? I don't mean it in a harmful way, man. But then, back then, it was like survival of the fittest, I understand. So they were really, really not doing us great. Some of us were, who were below average. So yeah, so geology is not doing anything for me. I think most people who are working as geologists are probably those who had some sort of connection, maybe, I don't know, some based on merit, but then still, even with merit, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. And I'm not saying it's difficult, don't study geology, but then I'm just saying, like, just think about your situation. Think about what you want to do, and yeah. If you want it that bad, go for it, man. Go for it. Maybe you have a plan, or? But then, yeah, some people just study simple stuff. Some don't even have qualifications, but they're working. So. And also, whatever you start, make sure that you sort out your LinkedIn profile. Hey, guys, LinkedIn works. I'm telling you, LinkedIn. You and I should be an ambassador here, LinkedIn. And tell everyone that LinkedIn yaspana Joe. Yaspana because it's a professional platform. On Facebook, how are they gonna find you? Some of you call yourself Talicious, Sweet Delicious, or whatever. How are they gonna find you? But then LinkedIn, it's like it's more professional. You put in your full names there, and you are basically easy to find. So when they are looking for someone with certain skills, it's easy to filter, and then they get you. You understand? They can get you like that, and then reach out to you. Like these recruitment agencies, they can reach out to you, and then you try to work out a deal on how to move forward, like what you want, your career goals, and whatever. So yeah, fix your LinkedIn profile, like add all the skills, do like online short courses, like that, those short courses, especially for GIS. Let me talk about GIS, for example. There are those online courses that you can do, it's just basically watching a video for 3 hours, a 3-hour video, but then you get a certificate. So those certificates, they count because you're not just chilling and doing nothing, waiting for a job to come. This is something I'll also break down even further much later on. So I don't wait. You shouldn't wait for a job to come. Like, learn something, equip yourself, like keep your mind activated, excited, man. Like, we wanna keep your mind busy with something. So don't just, and never lose hope. I used to apply for jobs. I even used to look at the recruiters, follow HR people, and then check out the companies they work for. Look for a website, not even a website that says info at whatever. I would send that email. Why am I saying website? That email address, I would send it like an unsolicited application, sent, like with all my qualifications, my certificates, everything, and everything just sent without losing hope, because I had nothing to lose. It's just one email, the same format. yeah, because you don't have to keep on writing. You just change, okay, whatever position you are maybe looking for in that company. You see, department heads, I've contacted them, most of them, from different municipalities. I had nothing to lose. And now, the way I was so busy, when I got this job offer, so, I always check my email. I went through my emails, and yeah, the first one was the rejection. Unfortunately, they start you with so well. Thank you for your application for this position. However, I would like to inform you, would not be moving forward with the application. Sharp. I opened the next one, which was for this job. They said something similar. I closed it. Now I closed it, moving to the next email. I opened the next email. Hey, but then when I'm reading this next email, my mind is like, I didn't see the right words there. Go back. Yeah, I went back, and man, I couldn't believe it. I was invited to an interview. I was invited to an interview, and it was my second interview. So yeah, I went to that interview. I'll also give you some tips that I got during that time when I was preparing for this job. And yeah, it was quite something. So you see, here, when I'm talking about LinkedIn, I reached out to a guy on LinkedIn, and he said, no, he had seen my CV already, and he helped me change my CV. Imagine, like the guy on LinkedIn, when I reached out to him, he said he had seen my CV already. And after that, he also helped me with interview skill preparations. And yeah, man, it's been great after that. I'll never forget him. Duduzo is a great gent, and I still owe him lunch. And I should meet with him one day. Yeah. But yeah, man, so you see, I did that, went to the interview, and I hope it went well. So I responded to that email almost immediately. So it was supposed to be a virtual interview. So after they realized, I responded immediately. I think I don't know what they thought, but they gave me the job eventually after. So you see, I didn't wait for things to be given to me. I just kept applying. And one last thing, this whole thing of applying, apply as many times as possible. Think about it. Look at someone who used to race Usain Bolt. Every Olympics, you knew you're gonna face this guy, and he's gonna be number one. He's gonna be using you guys to break records, his own records. So yeah, just think about that, and yeah, keep on applying. Something will pop, man. And also, yeah, if you have a business idea or whatever, just give it a shot. You never know how it would go. Maybe you can be the next big thing. And also, yeah, I really didn't have anything today. Yo, bye. Enjoy your day, guys.